sounded really nice.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Last video we kind of went on the first street drive of the Camaro. This video is going to be us just kind of doing some talking. We want to do a little recap, and we've done a few things on the car, but we kind of just want to talk about how the street drive went, what we kind of have future plans, little updates on what we're planning on doing next, and some of the stuff Steven's been finishing up on Jerry. But the street drive went great. We just got done with that a couple days ago, and no real big issues when we got back in. We've checked over the car since we have it outside now. We've noticed a little bit of an oil leak, but nothing too major. Might be a rear main dripping a little bit, but transmission's fine. No problems with the turbo or intercooler piping or anything like that. There's not really been a whole lot. I mean, it's not a ton of boost yet to really worry about a few things, but we didn't lose any belts. It didn't overheat, so that's a bonus. I did get a few parts in. The day after we went on the drive, I got a new map sensor so we can read. It's a 2-bar, so we can read, you know, KPA for boost. I do have a speedo for the car now, a GPS speedo. And then the last thing we have to do is hook up the O2, the wideband O2 sensor, which is still in the mail coming, but that'll be next. But other than that, we have all the gauges we need.
Intake air temp. We still got to get that in.
Well, we got to put it in, but we got it. We have everything. We just got to finish putting everything in. But so yeah, I think the next step is in a couple weeks. There's another test and tune we're going to do. We're going to try a little bit more of some tuning stuff. Maybe change up some springs for some boost. I don't know. We changed a little bit of line pressure and stuff on the transmission to try to get it to shift better, get some more speed out of it before it shifts. That way it's in power a little bit more, a little bit longer. That's the main thing I noticed, honestly, on the street drive, is that it was just shifting way too fast before it, like, all of a sudden get into boost and then shift. So I think we did a little tuning to try to fix that. But yeah, I mean, other than keep upgrading, I think one of the plans is I want to change the cold side piping to a little bit bigger pipe and make it a little bigger, and fix a few things that we kind of rushed to get it to the first event. But so far it's been running really good. We've cleaned up a little bit of our mess in here. It's still super dirty, but
it's a lot more organized.
Yeah, our plan next is to start getting the rear end cut up so we can get that underneath the car. And then maybe here shortly we'll be able to pull Jerry back out of its hiding spot and get some more work done on it too. But this video is going to be kind of a short one. We don't really have a whole lot going on. Kind of waiting on stuff, waiting on the next test and tune. We don't really want to start tearing anything apart yet because we don't really have anything to put back in it as far as rear end stuff. So we're in a little bit of a holding pattern, but we wanted to do a little recap of, you know, how the street drive went. I'm going to continue street driving it to kind of get some of the bugs knocked out of it. But that's kind of the funnest part, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, we've hit our 13-second goal, and the next goal is we're gonna go for 12s.
Right.
You know, we're just gonna keep shooting for that next second off the car and keep going in that direction.
Right. I mean, that's the plan. I think what it's going to take to get it to 12s is definitely more power, definitely a better launch is the biggest thing we're going to try to focus on. That's where the rear end comes in and some of that transmission stuff. So we're going to slowly add power, but we need to change some suspension stuff in order to be able to plant it to the ground. So, and that's going to take a little bit just because it's kind of expensive, a little bit more fab work. So I'm thinking the next video might be cutting up the rear end and starting to modify that, try to, you know, kind of show how you change a 88 from out of Explorer into something that you can put under these smaller cars, and maybe some more Jerry stuff and get it going.
I mean, I've got over the last couple of days, I've got more of the, basically all the floor bracing is done. I just have to weld a few more spots, you know, with the engine in. It's hard to get to everything, but I'm ready to just completely sheet metal the inside of the car and then get my brake pedal and the shifter, and, you know, it's getting really close to wiring, so that's going to be a big project.
Right. So stay tuned. We have some more action stuff coming, and stay with us if you want to learn a little bit more on some Ford 88 rear end stuff. We're going to keep going on this Camaro. It's been a lot of fun so far, and we're just going to keep getting better at the track. So thanks for watching, and hope you guys keep liking it.
Bye.